I'm Jimmy Purcell. I'm a local cartoonist and been a Star Wars fan pretty much all my life. I've been doing the Star Wars Day at the library for many years, and I'm here today to teach you how to draw Star Wars characters. I'm not going to draw Baby Yoda. Now I'm here to teach you how to draw two characters from the dark side of the Force. First, I'm going to draw Darth Vader. I hope you have your pens or your whatever you're going to use to draw. Pens, markers, whatever, paper, whiteboard, chalkboard, sidewalk. I'm going to teach you how to draw Darth Vader. So let's get started. I'm going to start with his nose. Right over here. Which is kind of like a staple, you know. It looks like a lowercase n. And feel free to pause. I go a little fast, and feel free to pause to catch up. From there, I'm going to draw the triangle for his mouth. And 4 lines. So far, so good, right? From there, I'm going to draw the bridge of his nose. Looks kind of like a ladder. Then I'm going to do his eyes. And his eyes, the bottom of his eyes start at the top of his nose. So let's draw a line right there, line right there. And the same kind, it's going to be the same kind of shape as his nose. Then we're going to do his cheekbones. And his cheekbones, I like to start right at the eye right there. Oh, that's not that good of a line. There we go. Like a line outward for his cheekbone. We're going out for the cheekbone, and then we're connecting back to the other side of the eye. And then we're connecting his cheekbone down to his mouth. That line is a little shakier than this one. In fact, I'm going to erase it and do a better one. Because I can, it's an eraser. That's better. Now we're going to do his helmet. So I'm going to start right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here. In fact, I'm going to make like a little smile right there. Just so I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to start right here, go all the way down to the side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, when I'm drawing, I usually work it with pencil, and then when I'm done, I ink it. But right now, I gotta do a straight marker. There we go, almost done. Now, I'm going to start right about middle of the eye, or I guess closer to the left. I'm going to go around the side and connect to the end. That one's a trickier line because you want to add a bit of a thickness to it. What you could also do is if you want to do up to the side, so let's say that this is that line, you can even go out a little bit and then come in. That's also perfect. Oh, you can't even see that on the camera. Maybe on this side. Let's say that this line right here is right there. You can come out and then go over, if that makes it easier. I'm going to show you on this line, because I can totally do that. I'm going to go out a bit. That way, when I come back in, I can connect. That's a lot easier. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that on this side. Go out, so that when I go around, I can connect. Draw some lines to connect the rest of his head. Then I'm going to start right here at the line that I just made. And I'm going to go over here. What we're going to do is we're going to go all the way around. Put some lines for the ridge in the middle. put some lines because now we have to do the helmet. We got to do the back of the helmet. So we're going to start around right around here, curve up. Same thing for here, curve up. And there's Darth Vader. Join me. Oh, I dropped the blue marker. And now I'm going to erase him. General Grievous is a pretty easy character to draw. So let's do that. First we're going to start off with his eyes. So eyes, angry eyes are really easy to do. You want to draw just the top line. Now, draw the top line. And then we're going to go around. I'm going to lower that a bit so it's not so close to the edge. Go around. And we're going to do the same thing over here, but because they're mad eyes, they're angry eyes, we want to have the lines downward so it's coming down to a point. Inside those shapes, we're going to do another line just like that, but with inside it. And we're going to draw the lines for his pupils. And inside his eyes where his skin is, we can even add some more lines for his skin. There's a bunch of wrinkles. So for his head, we're going to start right here for his cheekbones with a line going out. And we're going to go all the way around. He's got a tall head. Going in again. Now he's got lines going on his forehead. So I'll start right, pretty much closer to the front. Every image I see is always, the lines seem to go along the pupils. So I get close to the pupils. So we're going to line going straight up. And then another diagonal line, it's kind of like an arrow pointing up. And the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to come down here. Straight line. He's got a point on his chin. So remember that, it's almost like the same shape that we did over here. Now we do a straight line across. Come back up here, do a straight line down, and a point. Draw some lines for his mouth. I think that's how many there were. There might be 3. I can't recall how many lines, but I'm going to say it's 4 for this drawing. Now over here, I want to draw a curved line. This is going to be where the sides of his head are. This gets a little tricky. The sides of his head get a little tricky. Everything else was pretty easy compared to this. So we're going to go up here. Straight line up. And this is a weird shape. Straight line down. What we want to do is, it's going to be like a weird S. So I'm kind of making that, is what I'm making. So, curve and out. I'll do the same thing over here. Curve and out. And 3 lines. 3 lines. And there's your General Grievous. thank you for watching. Hope that you are all staying safe in this troubling time. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear your masks, do what you gotta do, and as always, may the Force be with you.